intermittent fasting, and exercise. Hey guys, Kathleen Morris here, Hungry Old Lady. I'm just going to have a little quick chat about exercise and intermittent fasting and what should we do, what's required, and what's all the hype about. Should we lift weights? Should we do all these different aerobics and things like that? Or what? I'm just going to tell you what I do. It's just before 8 on my day off here and in the morning. And I'm headed out to go for a speed walk, which I do mostly. That's what my exercise is all about. And it's warm, got my hat on, and haven't done my hair, but that's okay. Anyway, I just wanted to have a little quick chat about what should we do, for exercise. A lot of people, there's a lot of different opinions. Everybody says, no, you should do this, and some people say you should do that, but I think you should just do what you want. That's what I do. So I'm headed out for a walk, probably gonna go about 2 hours. There's a beautiful trail that we like to go on down by the river, and it's my favorite place to walk. Now I also walk to work, but that's a different kind of walk. That's a very noisy, busy, kind of rocky walk. But this, my day off, I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to walk along a beautiful river trail. I'm not gonna film that because my main goal for when I do exercise with intermittent fasting, which I'm doing probably just a 16-8 today, it's just a half a day, and when I do that on my day off, I like to not just give my body a workout, but my mind a workout. And with that, what I mean is I like to I have, as you notice, no earbuds in, and I don't have my music on. I don't have my podcast on. I just like to kind of mellow out, relax, take in my own thoughts, and because I'm a spiritual person, I like to pray. I like to walk along the path and just kind of meditate and think of my day and my weekend and that kind of thing. So for me, intermittent fasting exercise is really about kind of giving my body more of a rest than anything else. I don't know, it's kind of weird. What do you guys do when you work out for intermittent fasting? Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about body sculpting with intermittent fasting as well. A lot of people say the weights. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. And for the most part, for most people, that may be the case. But as you age, I'm 52 years old. I don't want to go and work out with excessive weights every day. I have some issues where I can't use a lot of heavy weights, and that's okay. That's me. Everybody's different. But I'm just gonna tell you that you don't really have to push with the weights. You can use, I use a stretch exercise. I don't know what to call it. I'll show you guys just a second here. Okay, this is it. I'm sure somebody's gonna know what this is called. I'm a little bit unknowledgeable or whatever, with exercise things. But this is basically what I use. I stretch out my muscles like this, and I stretch out my shoulders, and I stretch out, and do that before I go on my walk. And this resistance, this is good, even if you can't do, the weights and so on like that. This is the next best thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. And don't be ashamed if you can't do heavy weights. A lot of times for women in menopause, like I am, older women even, older than I am, they kind of are ashamed that they can't lift a weight or whatever. Don't worry about that. Just use a resistance training and this stretchy thing and it'll be fine, you know? I also like to stretch, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I also like to stretch my knees back like that, and so that I don't have any problems with twisted knees again and so on. And anyway, you can get your leg up. Sometimes it's not easy when you're older. Whoops. Anyway, you know what I mean. I'm not going to pretend that I am some, you know, super bodybuilder, you know, perfect person that exercises every day and sculpts her body like some kind of a muscle magazine. I'm not that, okay? I just am a hungry old lady that does intermittent fasting, does OMAD, does 16-8, does the 5-2 fast, does the 24 or, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 days for a long fast, and alternates between. And that's it. And then I just like to walk, stretch, do some exercises a little bit just for pleasure, and, you know, just enjoy the walk, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the weather, that kind of thing, just kind of for peace of mind. And really, you know, it's whatever you want to do, because it's your body, it's your life, and when you do intermittent fasting, you make the rules. Last but not least, I just wanted to say that when it comes to your abs, I know I've been told my whole life, gotta do the sit-ups, gotta do the sit-ups, gotta do the sit-ups. But you know what? I'm calling BS on that, because I've done sit-ups for so long and hurt my back. Gotta make sure I don't twist wrong and this and that. And it doesn't, I mean, sit-ups don't help your back. Not for me anyway. And so it's counterproductive. Yes, I want the abs, but I don't want a broken back. So what do you do, right? And I guess there are several other types of exercises to work the abs. And, you know, I've been shown many. I've been to a gym. I've had you know, programs written out for me that I've followed, and it really didn't do a lot. Maybe that's my own fault. Maybe I didn't discipline myself properly, but I don't like just doing calisthenics, you know, just for the sake of exercising, for the sake of getting my abs in shape so I don't have the stomach or whatever. You know, I have found that simply walking, you know, as you go, you know, twisting your body, whatever, that helps the abs. And I also like to have protein powder, and I find when I do the intermittent fasting and have protein powder, and do the walking, I don't even do, don't tell my husband, I don't do sit-ups. I refuse to do sit-ups. And because I just don't want a broken back. And so these are my abs. I don't know, it's kind of hard to show you guys, but it's not like it used to be, like that, you know. I used to have to, you know, when I sat down, there was big saggy bag here. And that was after I lost the 50 pounds, you know, and it just was loose skin. Well, as I've been doing this for 5 years, I have noticed something. As you continue to intermittent fast, it gets more shallow, you know, right under the bust to here. Right now, I mean, it started about an inch, just kind of getting flat and toned, and then kind of over the years it's widened. Now it's here right just below the belly button, where it's all, you know, pretty slim, and I can flex, you know, and then you can see definition. I am modest. I'm not going to lift up my shirt and show you. But basically, this is what has happened. And I haven't done those, sit-ups and weights and all those extra things a lot of other people do. That's just me. You can do that if you want. That's fine. But yeah, basically, over the last 5 years, it's been, a smidgen, just kind of worn shallow. You know what I mean? And then now, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. And like I said, it's right down below my belly button. So I do have a little bit of ways to go because there's still a kind of bubble there with the lower abdomen, which is a lot of times what a lot of women struggle with. And if it doesn't go away, it doesn't go away. I'm not too worried about that. A lot of people are so obsessed over these things that, it just isn't as important, My overall weight is way down, and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, that's basically, I basically wanted to just go over that with you, because you don't have to be, doing a lot of weights just because you do intermittent fasting. If you want to, that's fine. But as you age, I know there are some, people who will watch this and will say, well, I'm 75 and I look like this, and that's fine. That's fine. If you if that is your passion, that's up to you to do. For me, I found that I have some problems with my joints and things like that. And when I do the weightlifting, because I have, and it wasn't good for me. And that's just me. But I just want to tell you guys that if you want to work out however you want to work out while you're doing intermittent fasting, that's fine. But it doesn't have to be the same for everybody. And this whole guilt thing, that I've seen on the internet about, oh, you have to do sit-ups. Oh, you have to use at least a 5-pound weight. Oh, you have to go into the gym to do some sort of a weightlifting program. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I don't. I do whatever I want to do when I intermittent fast, and so can you. So I'm just about to head out to go for my walk, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. It's the way that I like to work out for a sculpted body. It tones your legs, it tones your butt, it tones your stomach, it tones your abdomen, it tones your arms because you're moving your arms, and it actually helps your brain, your mental health. And so that's what I like to do. Just let me know in the comments below, what do you like to do when you intermittent fast? Anyway, have a great and awesome day, and see you in the next video.